Salute, and love. You already know who it is. JAH-ACE from JAH-ACE TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into this topic today. You know, we're going to be talking about, Suaved. For those that don't know what it is, we're going to break it down. And we're going to talk about what was going on at a particular time when people were getting degraded. You know what I'm saying? On Rikers Island. And when I say degraded, I mean individuals were degrading each other. So this, do the knowledge of this is for educational purposes, man. This is so that the youth and other people can know what was going on at the time, and just to look at certain things for what it is and what it was and what it could be still, you know what I'm saying? So, because I don't know if it's still happening, but it was happening, and I just wanted to shed light on it because a lot of people don't be talking about it. They don't talk about what was really happening. They just talk about the glorification of jail and prison, you know what I'm saying? But here at JAH-ACE TV, I'm always gonna shut that down, and I'm gonna put the, the truth on the table. When you look on the screen, you see a deodorant bottle, used for hygiene, right? But back in the late 80s, early 90s, you had dudes using these bottles. And what they were doing was they was putting dudes to sleep, or what you would call fiending dudes out, and then sticking these deodorant bottles up dudes' asses. And they were doing that as recreation. They was doing it to embarrass people. But when you look at it, what kind of act is it really? You're not going to hear a lot of people talk about it on YouTube or any other platform because some big name dudes, this has happened to them back in those times on Rikers Island. We're going to talk about that today. Salute, King. What's the word, man?
Everything's great, man. How's you? How's everything, brother?
Well, you already know, man. Just taking it easy one day at a time, man. I know you be in tune with like a lot of shit going on, social media, stuff like that, man. And I just noticed that a lot of people, they talk about jail, they talk about prison, and what was going on in there. But I came across a topic that
Right.
it seemed like no one is talking about, man. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention, and just hold a dialogue with you and build with you on a particular topic, man, because I know that you was on the island, basically back in what 89, 90, right? Somewhere around there.
Around, I'll say 89, 90, 91.
Yeah, so first of all, who I'm talking to right now?
Rich, Flatbush, East
Big
31st.
Big Rich, what up, man? Salute, man.
Peace, brother.
Yeah, so I know that basically like late 80s and like late 80s up until like around 93, there was a thing called suaving, right? Like when
Okay, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like suaving, like the deodorant suaving, the soap suaving, people heard of that name, Suave, right? So
Right.
can you give me, when you hear the word suaving, like what is that for the people that might not know, that need to know what
Suave.
was going on, brother?
A swab is when you take the deodorant bottle and kind of, well, you don't kind of, you even put, stick it in somebody's ass.
So you take the deodorant bottle, Suave deodorant bottle, and
Yeah,
people was
with the
getting
little ball, and it's like with
the
those deodorant, those type of deodorant bottles. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like when you press on the tip part. You know what I'm saying? It's like it sends out like a little of the deodorant. You know what I'm saying?
you talking
To
about
smell good.
you talking about the roll on.
Yeah, exactly. The roll on. You know
So
what I'm
so
saying?
so what was happening during those times, like the late '80s and up until like '93, early '90s? What was going on with the Suave bottle?
The Suave bottle, like dudes was just getting suave. Like some dudes, a lot of reputable dudes and tough dudes and dudes that was, somebody, they probably got suave, and the thing sometimes dudes will get fiended out. And then, they come up, somebody wake them up, and their pants be pulled down, and they find the Suave bottle in their behind, or you go to sleep, somebody put toothpaste around your eyes, your lips, or you know what I'm saying, or they even. Well, I seen it happen so crazy sometimes, Josh, that when you go to sleep, so I do, we'll take a Suave bottle and squeeze it to the deodorant. It's dripping off on your mouth. So when you wake up, you're like, yo, it's really disrespectful, man.
You heard it directly from Big Rich what was going on at that particular time down there on Rikers Island. So some big name dudes that a lot of people know, they were on that list, man, of getting fiended out and Suave. But me personally, I never co-signed and never was an individual that liked that shit, you know what I mean? Because that's some folly right there, you know what I mean? And I ain't never co-signed that behavior. But reality-wise, it was happening. And this is for the youth and everybody who think jail and prison's a joke. Shit like that happens. You already see what it is. Morale. You got the morale clothing, morale hats, official snapbacks, man. You see the death before the sauna joint. See the rat getting his fucking back stabbed in. Official joint, man. Snapback. You know what I'm saying? Got the morale right there in the back. Then on the side, you got the eagle eating the rat, choking the life out the rat. Official right here, man. Let it be known. Y'all want one of these? Let me know, man. Let it be known. $40, I'll ship it to y'all, man.
Damn, making this trip from work, and my bro Ace actually happened and want me to say some things about some shit when we was kids. But I'm gonna say this. Yeah, y'all niggas see all this shit. I'm literally slipping on Coca 79. What up? But to make a long story short, man, I don't know if niggas remember this shit. When niggas on the island was literally choking niggas out, and other niggas was putting Suave sticks in niggas' asses. I'm gonna say two things about that. The first being that we got mental issues, my nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. Gangsta niggas, soft niggas, herbs, whatever you call them, right? Because a couple of, I ain't gonna say gangsta niggas, but a couple of niggas that got busy had that happen to y'all. Oh, not me though. Oh yeah. Hold on, I can't do that. Whatever. Not me though. But I'll say this, because I want to defend and put this in perspective. First, niggas did certain shit because we were bored and we want to humiliate niggas. So that's why that choke a nigga out, let him go to sleep, stick a Suave. You don't remember Suave deodorant. And the nigga asked. But this is what niggas didn't understand, or probably even today don't realize. That was some homosexuality shit, bro. If you think about it, right? Like, you're not just degrading another man, be sticking something up their bottom, bro. What would make you even think of some shit like that? I'm just saying. But with that being said, man, salute to everybody, love everybody. But niggas out here putting these stories out and not seeing everything that goes on that island, man. Cause they gotta remember that. And yeah, nobody can ever say that shit happened to the kid. And I was never a part of that shit. And it was foul. But back then, I thought it was funny only because we was trying to humiliate niggas, or certain niggas were humiliating niggas. But damn, son, this is fucked up. Yo, salute, Ace. Love you, nigga. One.
Again, this is for educational purposes, man. This is to reach the masses of people so that they know what's going on, man, and they know how things went down in the system, man, and some of your biggest names done got dealt with, man, and it could happen to anybody, man. When you're in that system, that's a whole different world. You know, so I'm always going to put out the proper content, man, and information for the peoples so that they can learn something from it. Be on the lookout for that big interview with Big Simeon, man, Sinbad, you know, legendary OG, man. That's coming up, man. Be on the lookout, man. It's going to be raw and uncut, man. He going to talk about some things that he's never talked about ever on no platform. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming up, man. And let's make this shit happen, man. There's so much content. There's so much things going on right now. We got to keep putting out this because we living in a society where the blind is leading the blind, man. People need that substance right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what's going to happen and how JAH-ACE giving it up, man. Ain't nobody getting in my way. If you get in my way, you're getting ran over, man. Go subscribe to JAH-ACE TV. And if you want that morale material, the hats, I got black, blue, and red. Hit my DM for the morale hats, man. You know what I mean? Free shipping. Hit that like button and hit that notification bell so that when I drop a video, you be notified right away. Salute.